Hey guys, welcome back to the Spiritual Safe House. My name's Laura, and I just want to welcome all of you here. And I also want to take a second just to thank you guys in this community that I've created on Facebook and on other social media sites as well, but specifically through these live streams. We've had such a jump in participation lately, and I really just want to thank you guys for being such great participants in this community that I've created. Everything's been so positive. And it seems like you guys are really getting something out of this, and just talking to one another about all the topics that have been coming up. So I really couldn't have done this without you guys, so I just wanted to take a second and thank all of you. I really just appreciate I really appreciate your participation in sharing some time in my world, in my space, and something that's really important and special to me. So today, I wanted to talk to you guys about gratitude and how you can express gratitude through each of the chakras. So I know sometimes, if you are working on certain things in life, you can go and look to certain chakras, see which ones are closed or blocked, and try to work specifically on each one that you're having trouble with, whether it's physical trouble that you're having or emotional. And by really spending some time on that specific chakra, you can really transform your life into a beautiful thing. So I wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys about how you can express gratitude specifically for each of the chakras. So the first chakra is the root chakra, and the root chakra is all about material things and security, stability, grounding, things like that. So one way that you can express gratitude through your root chakra is by helping others who are less fortunate than you. Think about how many people really feel unstable in their lives. And, this isn't just with material things. It can be. But people who are feeling emotionally unstable in their life, sometimes just trying to spend some time with someone and listen to them, and hear their troubles, and offer a kind word to them, something encouraging, um, you know showing that kind of gratitude for all of the things that you have in your life, and using your knowledge to help other people, can be a really beautiful way to bring gratitude to someone who is struggling in that area of their life. And another way that you can show gratitude is getting out into nature, and just I I like to just sit outside and look around and listen, and really try to appreciate what's going on around us outside, because it's so amazing what God has given us. And we take advantage, I think, a lot of the times, that we just, not purposefully, but we're just so busy and we're not paying attention. So to get outside into nature and really appreciate and show gratitude towards the things that are outside can be a really nice way, to practice gratitude for your root chakra. So the second chakra is the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is about relationships and sexuality, also creativity. So one great way to show gratitude for your sacral chakra is to just show gratitude and appreciation to the people in your life. So spending some time to just really tell somebody that's close to you, how important they are, or what you do appreciate about them, what you're thankful for, can really boost that gratitude. And another way, and sometimes this one can be really hard, so this one I think can be sometimes more powerful, is that if you find someone that you are having a troubled relationship with, and if you find something to be grateful for about that person, and you're really sincere in expressing your gratitude, that can be really powerful. And like I said, that can be really hard to do, especially when you're kind of having a rocky relationship with someone. It can be hard to think of things that you're grateful for um, in that person or in that relationship. Um, so maybe try to challenge yourself in that respect. That if you are working on the sacral chakra, try to pick out something that you're having a struggle with in a relationship and think about something positive and just tell that person, tell that person what you're grateful for in their relationship, something positive that they've, done for you. And this can go towards, anybody in your life, your partner, your spouse, people that you work with, anybody in your family or friends, your neighbors, anyone you can do this for, and just take some time to really be sincere about it. Shouldn't be coming from a place of, I'm going to tell this person this just so I can, score some karma brownie points or something. So challenge yourself to do that as well. Um, so another thing that is great with the sacral chakra is that, so creativity is a big piece of this. And I think, when we think about creativity, we can express that in so many different ways. So pick something that you love pick a way that you love to express your creativity, and, you know, do something physical that shows gratitude towards that. So if you like to write music, maybe you can write something that's, inspirational, that you found inspiration in to, write that piece of music about something that you're thankful for. You can maybe draw or paint something that you feel gratitude towards. Or if you like to go outside and do things that are active, maybe go somewhere outside that you feel grateful for, somewhere that you love to be, and somewhere that makes you feel really positive, and do something physical outside like that, in a creative way. That's another really great way that you can show gratitude for your sacral chakra. So the third chakra is the solar plexus chakra. And the solar plexus is all about confidence and self-worth, self-esteem, how we feel about ourselves on a day-to-day basis. And I think that another great way to show your gratitude for this chakra is by being grateful for your awareness, um, your awareness to work on that chakra, because we can. I think, at least in the work that I've done, I've seen that the solar plexus chakra can be one of the most difficult ones, to really have a healthy grasp on, because we have so many self-limiting beliefs, these things that we've carried with us throughout our entire lives. And that can be really hard to kind of work through. So even just being being grateful for your awareness, that you have to work on that chakra, that you are trying to bring enlightenment to that chakra, and to be grateful for yourself that you were able to bring that knowledge to the surface. That alone can be really, really special. And through that awareness and becoming more self-confident and, believing in your self-worth more, you will be able to shine your light more on other people. And that in itself is something that you can be grateful for, and I'm sure that other people will be grateful for as well. So, I think that's, you know, we sometimes forget that we can be grateful for ourselves, and not in a selfish way or a conceited way, but we have to acknowledge when we are doing well. We have to acknowledge when we are reaching our goals and, pushing ourselves to where we want to be. So spend some time to practice gratitude towards yourself, and to know that you are worth it and that you deserve the things that you want in life. All right, so number 4 is the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is about love, it's about commitment, and it's also about forgiveness. And I think that this piece is often forgotten, and sometimes it can be really, really difficult to practice forgiveness. So tying in gratitude with forgiveness, that can be one of the biggest challenges. Along with the solar plexus chakra, I think that I see a lot of times people struggling with this as well. And by forgiveness, just means that you're not going to allow past circumstances or things that people have done to you or said to you, that you're not going to allow those things to navigate your life right now. And there has to come a point, if you truly are ready to grow and learn about yourself, that you can let go of those things. And I am by no means saying that that is an easy task, but awareness of those things and really consciously making a choice to do that, really is the first step. So gratitude, with the heart chakra, showing gratitude is showing love. So I think that just by showing love to things around you, trying to, oh, thank you, love the bow in my hair. Thank you very much. I'm big on bows. I wear them all the time, but thank you. So, showing love in itself is showing gratitude. Okay, so, and there are things that all day that we can show love towards. And I really do honestly believe that every situation that we are faced with all day in our lives, every day, the universe is giving us the chance to choose love, or to choose negativity, to choose frustration, to choose to be annoyed by a certain thing, So just by choosing love, and choosing a positive way to react to things, is in itself showing gratitude. So, and like I said about the forgiveness piece, it can be really hard to show love towards people who have hurt us in the past. So by, this kind of goes back to what I was talking about in the relationships. If you can pick something or someone that has hurt you in the past and kind of sit with that, and really try to just come to some peace with that and find something to be grateful for in that situation. And one way that you can try to figure that out is by thinking about what you learned from that hardship. Okay, so did you learn to be more understanding? Did you learn to be more patient? What did you learn about yourself? Things that you learned that were positive, or maybe things that, you learned about yourself, that aren't so positive that you want to release. So if you're having trouble finding something positive in a negative situation, just try to think about what you learned from that, or what you can learn from that situation, and that might make it a little bit easier. Okay, so the fifth chakra, the fifth, is the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is all about communication. So this doesn't just mean communication to other people, this also means communication with yourself. Okay, so one way, I think, you have to think that when you communicate through your words, there are different ways that we can communicate, but when we communicate through our words have a frequency. So just by speaking kind words, and speaking words of gratitude, that will strengthen the throat chakra through gratitude. Okay, and when we express ourselves through our words or through touch, even just the tone of our voice, and going back to what I said about being sincere about your gratitude, people can tell when you're not being sincere. But just to remember that everything you say has a frequency when it comes out. You know, you have to think when you're around somebody that's doing a lot of complaining or arguing or yelling, you can feel that. You know, especially, you know, people who are empaths, you know, that you really just suck up that energy all the time. You can feel that. And you can also feel when people are speaking positive words, when people are speaking about things that they like, things that excite them, things that they're passionate about. The whole energy changes. So to strengthen the throat chakra through gratitude, be mindful about your tone, be mindful about what you're speaking about, how much you're complaining, things like that. And just know that everything that comes out of your mouth has a frequency, and you have the choice to choose the frequency of gratitude and love. Okay? All right, so the sixth chakra is the third eye, and the third eye has to do with your intuition, with past lives, and also with dreams. Okay, so one suggestion that I have is that before you go to sleep, so when you go to sleep at night, whatever you're thinking about, that's what your brain is going to be, you know, kind of perseverating over while you're sleeping. So if you are going to sleep and you are worried about what you have to do tomorrow, worried about what you didn't finish today, and you know, you're just worried about everything, you know, that is going to be the first thoughts that you're going to think about in the morning. Okay, so try to challenge yourself to go to bed each night and think about something positive that happened during the day. Think about something that you're grateful for that happened during the day, and see if this changes the manner in which you're sleeping. Okay, because I know when I'm really anxious and I'm all worked up at night, I don't sleep well. You know, I'm up, I'm waking up during the night, I can't fall asleep to begin with. So challenge yourself to, you know, each night before you go to sleep, to think about things that went well that day. Okay, think about things that were positive that day, things that were good that happened, and hopefully that will help you to keep those thoughts as you sleep and think about those first thing in the morning. Okay, instead of everything that you're worried about or all these bad things that may or may not happen. Okay, so also with the third eye has to do with your intuition. So by you practicing gratitude, that is going to raise your vibration. Okay, and as you raise your vibration, that is going to make it easier for you to get in touch with your intuition, because the universe gives us signs and signals all day long, and a lot of times we just have these blinders on and we're not paying attention to anything that's going on, and because we're always on this roller coaster, you know, sorry, it was an alarm on my phone. Our vibes are constantly all over the place, and you're going up and down all day long, you know, and so when you say that, oh, I'm trying to get in touch with my intuition, and you're not really in tune with it that much, when you're having that roller coaster of emotions, it's going to be more difficult to do that. So by doing things that increase your vibration, like showing gratitude, that will help you to get more in touch, you know, with the signs and the symbols and things that you're seeing all day long, that you could be missing because your vibe is so low. Okay, so those are two things that you can do for the third eye chakra. The seventh chakra is the crown chakra. And the crown chakra has to do with spirituality and your higher self. And this one really reminds me, you know, of the third eye, and in a very similar way, in that when you raise your vibration, it will be easier for you to get in touch with your higher self. It will be easier for you to connect with the angels or ascended masters, your spirit guides, things like that, when you are on that higher vibration. So when we talk about, you know, 4 and 5D consciousness, you know, that's what we're talking about. And 5D consciousness meaning being in a place of full love and gratitude, for everything that's going on around you. And if you can promote that, that frequency of feeling, you will be able to connect to source a lot easier. So, you know, if you're not, if you're feeling really mucky about things that are going on, you know, try your best to, purposefully change your vibration. Do something that's going to make you happy. Do something that's going to be fun to you, something that excites you, that you are very passionate about. And by purposefully raising your vibration, will bring you to a different place, being able to better connect with, to be able to better connect with source, and the other side and your higher self, through your crown chakra. Okay. So those are some things that, that you guys can do, to focus specifically on boosting the energy in each of the chakras. So, you can do all of these things, or if there's one chakra that you're specifically focusing on, you can just really work on those specific things of gratitude for that one chakra. So I just, I think we kind of throw out gratitude all the time. And there are just so many different ways that we can practice gratitude, little simple things. And a lot of times these things get overlooked. This doesn't have to be something that you spend hours and hours a day on, although you can if that's what you want to do. But, just doing one simple little thing, like giving somebody a compliment, showing gratitude for something that somebody did to you, saying thank you. Um, these little things that we can do each day, can really bring us to a higher place of enlightenment, and spirituality wherever you want to be. So I want you guys to know that, I find gratitude to be so important to practice each day, that in my spiritual development program, we spend an entire week just focusing on gratitude. So if this is something that you would be interested in, I would be more than glad to answer any questions that you have. Like I said, my program is 12 weeks. And each week we focus on a different aspect of spirituality, and we develop goals together on what you want to accomplish. We develop goals around you, how you want to grow your spirituality and your enlightenment. Okay, so if that's something that you're interested in, like I said, you can PM me with any questions that you have, or you can go on my website, thespiritualsafehouse.com, and you can check out my program there, and you can let me know if you have any other questions. And if you want in, you are more than welcome. Okay, so let me know if you guys have any questions, what you think about this, and let me know how your spiritual work is going. Okay, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.